Hello everyone. Um, in looking at the schedule, our new schedule, which the kindergarten team teachers are doing the best they can and trying to replicate, which means kind of copy what happens at school and give you the opportunity to have a similar experience at home. In looking at the schedule, one of the things I noticed among many that are missing is social studies. Of course, there's lots of things it's hard to replicate and recreate at home that happen at school, recess and lunch and walking in the hallways and seeing friends. But I did miss the shared experiences we had. Mrs. Barnes has done a good job of allowing us to have a version of Craft Noon, but things like Hawks United and My World and I Know My Nation and lunch and recess where we get to see each other is definitely missing. And so I volunteered to bring back social studies through the work of My World and I. And what I'm going to do is 2 lessons each week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The first week for the continent visit is working with our student readers, which some folks have used before. These are readers that I have written. I'm the author, Kevin G. Gallagher, of a book called This Is Europe. And then inside the book, there's about 6 pages to read. And we'll build the book and then read some pages on Tuesdays and then some pages on Thursdays until the book is completed, or Fridays. I have to check the schedule. I think it might be Tuesdays and Fridays. And so 2 days per week. And then the second week in the continent, usually we spent about 4 weeks at the continent. And we did the big kickoff. We'd all go into room 171 and laser room, and then we mix around and each teacher would teach something differently. It's kind of hard to replicate or copy that, but I thought at least the part we can do is to keep up our reading skills, is to do the literacy piece, the reading piece, which is the reading of the book and then writing in the words and adding punctuation and some kindergarten and first grade word searching. So that's what we'll do. And so for 2 weeks, this week and next week, we'll visit Europe. And then for 2 weeks after that, we'll visit Asia. And then 2 weeks after that, we'll visit Oceania. And then we'll be very close to the end of the official school calendar. And so 2 days of the reader work, literacy practice, and then I'm hoping for 2 days to read 2 books from or about that continent. So if you're ready, these are the pages you need. They were in the packet for last week, and I fixed them a little bit differently for those who've had them before. There's pages here that that were copied back to back, and that was too kind of cumbersome and problematic to do when we were sending the copies home to your families. So instead, they used to look like this, and then they would be copied and then printed so you could turn the pages back to back, but that was just, it wouldn't quite work as I could figure it out. And so instead, I rewrote and recreated the books so the pages are side by side. So what we're going to need are these 3 pages. And they're page numbered, so it'll be easy to work on them. And then you'll need a pair of scissors and then a stapler. So those are the tools you'll need now. If you need to get those, and then you can pause the video and then come back when you are ready. And then for the rest of us, I will continue now. For those who are pausing, pause the video and then restart it when you're ready. Okay. Now, before we do that, let me just check. I want to see who is here today. I just remembered something I think I want to get in the other room. I might do a quick runaway. Okay, don't leave me. Thank you. I forgot to get this before. I remembered it in my head, and then when I came down from my upstairs into this room, I forgot it. And so, first I want to welcome everyone who's here, and I'm going to use a cowbell. This is a cowbell that I actually bought in Europe, in Switzerland. And there's a funny phrase that grown-ups know and have, and it's called, more cowbells! And so, this is my welcoming. Okay, I'm going to use some welcome words from languages that are spoken in the continent of Europe. And so first, if you are from this room, please wave to me. Hola! That's Spanish for hello. And I know lots of kindergartners have taken or are taking Spanish, so good for you. If you are from this room, please wave to me. More cowbells. Guten Tag. That says hello, good day, in German, a language from Germany, which is in Europe. If you are from this room, please wave to me. Benvenuto. Benvenuto. That's Italian for welcome. If you are from this room, please wave to me. And I believe this pronunciation is correct. Welkom. That is Dutch for welcome. I think it's welcome, not welcome. Welkom. Hopefully so. There's a student in that room who might be able to correct me. And if you are from this room, please wave to me. And more cowbell. Bienvenue. That is French for welcome. So welcome everyone. And more cowbell. Cowbells make me laugh. And they might make people laugh. More cowbells. More cowbells. More cowbells. Okay. So having these papers ready, what you're going to do is to cut on the line, right down the middle, and I'll hold it up to just show you. Careful cutting, just this way. And then put those papers down so you can see the numbers. If you want to, you can cut around the edge of the border. That won't really affect the book. It does affect things like your rhyme game. Cutting around the borders makes the pictures fit better. But on these pages in these books, that's not important. So I'm cutting that one down the middle and spreading them out on my table so I can see all the page numbers. And then this one. Does anyone know that famous painting over here? We'll talk about that in a second. I think the days are Tuesdays and Fridays, now that I say that out loud. Okay, so I have all my pages spread in front of me so I can see them. And in room 103, the strategy we use to build a book is called stack from the back. It has two rhyming words in it, stack and back, stack, back. And so we start with the last page, and then we stack on top. So we're starting at the back of the book, and then we add the pages on top of that. You're welcome to go ahead, or if you want some help with me, to be sure. This page says number 6. On top of that, I'm going to put this page because it has number 5 at the bottom. So 5, counting backwards, 6, 5, goes right on top. I'm holding mine up. Yours would be flat on the table to make it easy for you, but I'm holding it up so you can see. On top of 5 goes the number, let's find it, number 4. That's this one, it has 3 small pictures on it. There's a 4 at the bottom. That goes right here. So stack from the back. If this is number 4, then the next number is page number 3. It's a map page. Hello, Mr. Jones, I know you like maps. Number 3 is right there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Thank you. Okay, number 2. It has an image of the globe, and there's a 2 at the bottom, which leaves our cover to be last. It has number 1 at the bottom, and then our book is stacked. I'm going to staple mine now. It's helpful if you can do that. If you have paper clips, that's okay too, or not if you don't have them. but it's going to be easier to have them stapled. I just put 2 staples up here by the top corner, top left corner, but this side doesn't matter. Okay, ready? Alrighty, so your name goes at the top, your room number there, and then the name of this book is This Europe by Kevin G. Gallagher. Those 3 punctuation periods in a row is called an ellipse, which means there's more to come. This isn't the end. And there's a word missing. This Europe. I like to leave spaces in the pages of the book, as you will see, and then you help fill in the words that are missing from those pages. This Europe. I'm going to get a gray marker. You can use a marker or a pencil or a crayon. I'm going to use this because it's close to a pencil color, and it's easier to see. Pencil can be harder to see for distance learning. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, more cowbell. Wait. Who's my come in? This. What word would fit there? This. Europe. Give you a hint. It's a 2-letter kindergarten word. Starts with I. This it Europe. This in Europe. This is Europe. More cowbell. Oh, cowbells. Okay, I'm going to write that word. I'll bring my whiteboard over. It's easy to look at. Oh, some other things on my desk here. Okay, I'll put this here with a clip. It's easy for me to do it in front of you and not move my camera around. Okay. This is, it's a word in the middle of the book, so it's going to be lowercase. This is Europe. Of course then, with crayons or pencil, we're going to use crayons. We need to fix our punctuation. We do purple punctuation. So I'm going to use purple on top of the 3 periods. And then I'm going to want a 1st grade orange and a 1st grade, and a kindergarten red to underline words that we already see on the front. This word, this, is a 1st grade word. So I'm going to underline that with orange, or you would say orange, with orange. And the word is a kindergarten word, so I'm underlining that with red. So already on the front you have your name, your room number, 1st grade word underlined, kindergarten word underlined, and then purple punctuation. Now I'm going to open my book, page 1, front cover, and then page 2. Putting it back on my clipboard, but you have yours just on your desk. So here is one viewpoint, one perspective, one direction of the globe. Our Earth coming from the north, looking down at this continent here. Europe is the 2nd smallest continent on the world. Africa we studied just before school closed. That's a large continent down here, 2nd largest. So 2nd largest is next to the 2nd smallest, right here. Africa is here, and then Europe is this continent right up here. North America and South America are over here. Asia is coming up on this side. So this word, this type of strategy is called close. Not clothes, but close. When you leave words out, and then students look for the word to fit there in that space in their brain. It's a good reading strategy to build reading skills. So let's read this with the empty spaces. I see Europe. It north of Africa is a small continent. Already I see there's words missing and there's punctuation missing. I can see right there because of that capital letter in the word it, there's purple punctuation missing there. Let's do that right now. I'm going to switch to marker just because it's a little bit easier to do when I'm holding the paper up. I'm going to put a purple punctuation right there. So our first sentence, I see Europe. It north of Africa. We need another purple punctuation right there. Is a small continent. While we're just looking at this page, a good thing to do is to underline the kindergarten words we see right now. Because the missing spaces are kindergarten words. I left them out on purpose. So with your red crayon or marker, would you go through and underline the kindergarten words you can see? And while you're looking and reading and rereading the sentences, then see if some words are coming into your brain that might fit those spaces with other kindergarten words. Okay, go ahead. Should we go some together? Did you underline the word I? And the word see? Did you see the word it? The word is? The word a? Oh, wait. There's no punctuation at the end of that word. We better put that one on there too because that's missing. Is a small continent. So can you think of the kindergarten word that fits there? Give some hints. Middle letter is an A. What? Okay, I heard some people. Rhymes with the word an. Right? Figure that out. I can see Europe. So with your pencil, let's write that word in here. See. A. And, well, I don't like that A. Writing sideways is not a very easy way of writing. There we go. I can see Europe. Oh, so since that's a kindergarten word, we should underline that. I use a lot of kindergarten words in these books that I wrote. And then some first grade words, because that's good practice. I can see Europe. It north of Africa. Africa is there. Europe is there. Right? Okay. Yeah, you got it. It is north of Africa. Kindergarten word, we can underline that. I can see Europe. It is north of Africa. Is a small continent. Right? You got it. It, capital letter, because that period tells us that other sentence ended. It is a small continent. So you can underline the word it. Now let's read the whole page together. I can see Europe. It is north of Africa. It is a small continent. Okay, I like to do labeling lines and then add labels to pictures too. So this word here, Europe, matches this continent. So I'm going to draw a labeling line from that word right up to the middle of Europe right there. Nice part about these books is you can write in them. that word Africa goes with that continent, so I'm going to make a line that goes up right here. And then right up here, that's the top of the globe. It'd be nice to add a label that we just do by ourselves. Top of the globe. You know what that place is called? The North Pole. Right, okay. And the word north is right there. So we can copy that word right over here. N-O-R-T-H. North Pole. Pole. O. North Pole. And then we can draw our own labeling line right to that spot. So we have some labels from the text and a label that we added by ourselves. And again, the nice part about this book is we know on maps, blue is the color of water. Could color all of that in blue. Green is the color of land. You could color in land. And if you wanted to, because you know about the Sahara, you could leave that part kind of brownish for the big desert. But land and water could be an extra thing. Okay, when you're ready, if you turn your page, we'll do 2 pages today. It's not a map page, but there's a lot of empty spaces. You see, right? That's the map of Europe right there. Let's read what we can, even with the empty spaces. Europe. Well, there's a purple punctuation. It, 1, 7 continents. Our Earth. This kind map called political. Let's do some purple punctuation like we did before first to help find the sentences that are grouped together. Europe. There's a punctuation left behind. Let's make that one purple. Europe. Brain's starting to already see possible words for that. It, 1, 7 continents, our Earth. Right after the word Earth, that gets a purple punctuation. This kind map called political. And then the last word, because it ends our text on the page, gets a purple punctuation. Let's do a word search for kindergarten words here. Ready? Why don't you get started? You got that one right? And that one too? That's it? Wait, what? Huh? I'll give you a hint though. This will be a kindergarten word. That one. Going to be a kindergarten word. This one here, after the word continents, going to be a kindergarten word. That's not. Last one is. To help your brain find the words that fit those spaces. Okay, getting my pencil ready. Gray marker. Europe. 3-letter kindergarten word. 2 letters are the same. Did you get it? I see Europe. I see It, one of 7 continents, our Earth. It, one. You know what's the word is? It is one, 7 continents. I already said the word. Okay, you heard me say the word of, O-F. It is one of 7 continents, our Earth. 2-letter kindergarten word right there. Now, we wouldn't say in, but we would say on. Exactly. O-N. It is one of 7 continents on our Earth. This kind, map, called political. First grade word again, because it's not underlined red. This kind of map, called political. Right, and the word is, you got it. Now we have that. Let's read those. I see Europe. It is one of 7 continents on our Earth. This kind of map is called political. Now I did use a first grade word twice there on purpose. I'm going to get an orange marker, orange crayon, orange marker to underline that. O-F is a first grade word. And that's there twice on purpose because, you know, it's springtime, getting close to first grade, so trying to learn as many other first grade words as we can. Okay, and then I'm getting ready for a labeling line. There's the word Europe, and I'm going to go from that word right to the middle of the map. I see Europe. It is one of 7 continents on our Earth. This kind of map is called political. And in this map, the gray area is the water, because I didn't pick color pictures, and the white part is the land. But you could still use crayons to color those, and a compass map would be a good thing to put on there too. I can get you started with that over here. And the little arrows on there. And then you could add the letters for N, S, E, W. Okay, that's good. We have 2 pages finished. I'll see you at the end of the week, Friday, to do the other 2 pages. Okay, please review those pages for good practice.